right.
has been pressed.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Yes, my brother. Yes, my brother. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good mortgaging. Good Morgan. Fuck, it's early, man. Got my red
Yes.
cup.
Red cup. It's a Timmy's
Yeah,
red cup.
yeah.
It's a whole
It's like
different red cup.
I had to go out in the blizzard this morning, yo. It's
I
crazy
got
out
my
there.
I got my tea.
Oh shit. There's a commercial for couture apparel and accessories. Bum, 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 bum. Top of the morning.
Mhm. So good morning to you, brother.
Guy, what are we doing on in the morning? What the fuck?
Well,
It's different light in the morning too. How's my light?
hmm
Hmm.
you look better in the morning.
I don't know. Depends. I had to like comb my hair in the morning. I couldn't do the wash and wear. I just had to get the pick out,
Okay. Yeah, I do.
get it,
I put the
get it
do-rag
rolling.
on to kind of try to lay this monster down.
Looking for a wave or two out there.
Trying to catch a
Wavy.
wave or two. Still trying to be like audiotainment. Try to be like audiotainment. That's a hard job. That's a real man's job right there to keep waves like that.
It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, it's not for the weak for sure.
So what's that? What do you got there? Vegan tea?
This is a ginger tea.
Mm. Is there vegan tea?
Is there vegan tea? Yeah, you know what?
No. What?
One day it's gonna get tired, bro.
So wait. No, because I was looking online at bags and there's vegan leather.
Right, right.
But then what's vegan leather? It's the same shit. You should just
No.
call it something different, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Because leather is specific.
leather is specific, but then there's also when you buy jackets. Back in the days, people used to say, "Oh, that's a pleather jacket."
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then
that's
they call it pleather, but it
that's
wasn't called leather. When you looked at the tab, it didn't say leather on it.
I mean, when you had your Michael Jackson jacket
Yeah.
as a kid,
Yeah.
it was Michael Jackson leather jacket, but it definitely wasn't a leather jacket.
But it didn't say leather on the tag.
No, it wouldn't, because it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the bag I was looking at was vegan leather.
So it said vegan leather.
Yes, specifically. That was the sale to it. Is that's why it cost $45 more than the other bag
Mm,
than the regular leather bag,
mm, They're selling your conscience. They're selling consciousness.
right?
They're selling morality.
It's a nice color. They just switched the color though. If it was a different color, I wouldn't have went for it, but I might go for the vegan leather bag.
They charge you extra $45 for a peace of mind.
Charge you extra $45 and then don't do the extra work. What kind of sense does that make? Isn't
What's
it
the
easy?
extra work? Murdering the cattle?
Yeah.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Oh, sugar.
I can't do it.
So dumb. So dumb. Anyways, whatever.
Yes, man. Good morning, and welcome to.
What is this? This is an official episode, right? So this is Pizza in the Break Room, episode 40, also known as Cold Pizza Edition.
Cold pizza. Cold pizza. You like
People
cold
might
pizza?
I hate cold pizza.
You hate cold pizza?
I can't have cold pizza.
No, eh?
No, you eat cold pizza?
I mean,
That's because you're vegan.
No. I would I definitely prefer eating the pizza cold than warming it up.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not my daughter. My daughter, she likes cold pizza, or she'll just leave it until it's cold. She won't. No, I'll have some tomorrow morning. The fuck, man.
What?
She'll have some tomorrow. Like she'll have it, but honestly, she'd rather the cold pizza.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Which is weird to me.
When I was young, I used to want to have cold pizza every day.
Mm.
Only because I heard Michael Jordan said his daily routine is he wakes up in the morning, does his exercise, and then he eats 3 slices of cold pizza every day. Cold pizza. So I was like, yo, you know how impressionable we are as kids, man?
Quite.
Oh,
Look at that. There's things that you probably still so you still eat cold pizza because you still want to be like Mike.
bro. Like, there's things that I did as a kid because I wanted to be like someone that I think are habits that I continue to this day. I can't definitely define them, but I know a lot of my behavior is like rooted in childhood repetition.
That shit. It's rooted in that shit. It's true. It's very true.
And to think, right? So say I continued eating cold pizza, or I still had the desire to eat cold pizza like I did one time. Just think that that's me as a 40-plus-year-old man taking information as a 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old from a person that was 25 years old.
Big man. He was a big man.
He was a big man then,
Big
right?
man, yo.
That's like me listening to Tupac now. Like, yo, this guy, like, he was so profound. Yo, this guy was like 12.
Yeah. It's true though. It's true. It's crazy like that. Oh, need some oil of Olay. I gotta put my oil of Olay on in the morning. See that? See, I got wrinkly in the morning, yo. I'm gonna do my skin routine. Start the day out.
You got a routine?
No.
Yeah.
I wash my face.
My girl tries to get me on a skin routine, and I suck at it.
Mm.
I definitely suck at it. And she's like adamant, like, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. I'm like, I hear you.
I mean, I bought a couple extra, I got like a nice face, like I wash my face with a proper face wash with more than soap. I start there. I got some face stuff to put on after. Get my beard oil in.
Yeah, I remember I used to use Noxzema when I was in high school. Did you use Noxzema?
No.
Yeah, maybe I saw a commercial and I don't know, but I bought Noxzema and I would leave it on. I'd rub it on my face and just leave it on overnight. I don't know who I wanted to be. Did I want to be Michael Jordan? Did I want to be Denzel Washington?
Fuzz, man. That's crazy shit. That's crazy shit. Oh Lord.
Mm-hmm. So what's new and exciting? What's all going on? What's the word?
Nothing, man. Just working hard, working away. Nothing too special. Enjoying the snow.
So since we last talked, the boys have been in action. The Raptors. What's your feeling?
It's done, yo.
It's done.
I think so now. They had to win yesterday, and I appreciate that the home teams won, and a playoff series doesn't start until the away team wins and all that shit. But no, they're done.
What does it look like to you?
I mean, the injuries hurt, I guess, a little bit. I think it hurts the depth. I think we needed Scotty. Scotty started off lit, right? I think we definitely need Scotty Barnes. That's the biggest injury. I think we could do without Gary Trent, even though his defense is off the chain. But I don't think we could do without Scotty. So I think that's the real problem.
Yeah, the versatility he brings at the size that he is, right?
That's the other thing, especially when you're playing against Philly, and you just need waves of people at Embiid. And because sending Chris Boucher is a little bit different than sending Scotty Barnes at.
Well, even sending Malachi Flynn is a little different than sending Scotty Barnes.
That's when it was over. I was going to message you.
Because that's tough. That's tough because I guess one of our things was our length, and Embiid saying playing against us was kind of tough because he doesn't know where the double team's coming from. And
then it's all big double teams.
It's all big double teams. But now when you turn around and it's Malachi Flynn, it's like easy food.
As soon as he was on, it was over. That's when I knew the series was over. Because that's the depth that we lost right there. That's too much depth that we lost. Because I don't think Malachi Flynn is very good at all, and for him to be playing in the second quarter of a playoff game, just no good at all. That was it.
Hmm.
And then you could see it. You can see the level at that point of the drop off, because as they say, playoffs are a little bit different. Just a little bit different.
I still don't agree with that. Playoffs are a little bit different thing, but
You can see it now.
well, what we see now is the fact that Embiid steamrolled over like 5 of our players and didn't get no calls, didn't get no foul calls. So it puts us at a like a extreme disadvantage. It's tough, but also going into this thing, like it was also understood that it was gonna be us against the system. Because how could a man give like 3 elbows to the face and only get 1 flagrant call? That's wild.
Yeah, it's funny. I was just going to Tim's when I was going to get my morning coffee. I was listening to 590, and I forget who it was, but they were like, you know what? Maybe the first game, but yesterday you can't. I mean, the refs weren't as bad. It wasn't as much of a difference yesterday.
Well, it actually okay. On the surface, no.
Mm-hmm.
On the surface, no. But what do you say for our aggression? Okay, so for instance, last night before I went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, last night before I went to bed, somebody sent me
You didn't tell me about the foul discrepancy in the game.
Yeah,
but the Raptors, who has the ball? What are they doing with the ball though?
If they're not
going to the basket.
Well, we are going to the basket because even the foul. Like, let me just.
Because you got to get that split. Now.
They highlighted the foul discrepancy, right? They highlighted the foul discrepancy.
It was like 6-7-0 in the first quarter.
So foul shots was we got 10 out of 12 foul shots for the game. 10 for 12. They got 26 for 30.
Mm-hmm.
Mad thing, right? Yeah. They got like 18 more foul shots than us. Okay, that's understandable.
Well, we don't go inside.
But hey, do you know that we scored more baskets than them?
Yeah, that don't mean nothing.
Well, yeah, that means something.
It doesn't mean nothing.
Why do you say that?
Doesn't matter if you score more baskets, you got to score more points. Basketball,
but what I'm showing you is that they scored more points from the foul line.
Mm-hmm.
So we're attacking the basket. We're attacking the basket.
That doesn't mean we're attacking the basket per se, because we weren't attacking the basket. We were all perimeter shit, especially in the first half. It was all perimeter. Like the only basket was like inside baskets were penetration, dish, layup, and that was Fred getting a couple layups during the game, or creating a couple layups during the game.
I didn't see the beginning of the game because I heard that Fred was hot, but from where I saw in the game, Fred was so ice cold.
Yeah, Fred was done near the end of the game, and he started off okay. Mm-hmm. The whole game switched when we, those people that don't know how to fight and then they're ready to fight, right? Or the people who don't know how to swear and then they start swearing and shit, like fuck shit, like that kind of stuff, like fuck shit, ass crack, like that stuff, like people who swear like that when they get upset. That was the Raptors yesterday. They just weren't ready for that. Yeah, they tried to get right because of game 1, right? They tried to come out tough, and then because they were trying to come out tough, they came out that stupid like fuck shit tough. And then Embiid just slapped him down, and that was it. Done. It was done.
Game 1 wasn't them. Oh, well, game 1. Okay. So what are you saying? Embiid slapped him down? You mean physically?
Yeah.
But not
physically, mentally, everything.
Not basketball-y.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday,
yes. 100%.
Yesterday, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not good enough right now. And the best right now, they have the 2 best players in the series.
With James Harden, yeah.
No, not with James Harden. Fuck James Harden.
Oh, Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah. Like right now, today,
well,
the 2 best players in the series are Embiid and Maxey.
Well, the first game was a total anomaly. First game was a total anomaly.
I guess
that's them like fouling, flagrant fouls, not getting calls. That's Tyrese Maxey scored 40 points a game. Wait, was that?
Get off the fouls.
Those are important. What are you
They
talking about? They're
are,
important.
but they're also at the end of the day.
They're flagrants. It's important. It's
It
important. Like
is.
you knock out our biggest guy, Kem Birch, right?
Mhm.
Important. You knock out Scotty Barnes, important.
I mean, Scotty Barnes wasn't a flagrant, but whatever.
But okay, that wasn't a flagrant.
Stepped on his
But
foot.
who else did he knock out again? Like, very important. You can't like if the game's played evenly, like, okay, if he does the flagrants and gets called for his flagrants, it's important
Yes.
because now he's out of the game. It's important.
Yes. You want to know what's important?
So now he's not out of the game, but our guys are out of the game. So it's important.
We can't beat Philly without all of our players.
Well, that's clear. That's for sure because we already play short bench anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So that's clear, right?
You know what the real problem is here?
Go ahead.
How long we've been talking about this game or this series? Right now, 5 minutes?
I don't know.
8 minutes? 9 minutes, 13 seconds? You know what the real problem is with the Raptors?
What is it?
Person you haven't talked about all fucking day. You haven't spoken his name. You know why you haven't spoken his name?
Why?
Because, man, this is showing why we can't win.
I don't get it.
Because you're not gonna, because the fact that you're gonna say you didn't watch the beginning of the game, and I know you're gonna pull up the stats. You're gonna tell you haven't talked about Spicy.
But what are you saying about Spicy?
Not good enough.
What are you talking about? Why? Why would you say that?
Not good enough. Because where has
he's the reason
been?
that we're kept in the game.
But we haven't been kept in the game. We're losing by 20.
It's not because of Embiid. It's because of Tyrese Maxey. Where's our Tyrese Maxey? Where's Fred VanVleet putting up the 30, 40 points?
But Tyrese
it wasn't
Maxey,
because of Embiid why we lost the first game.
Of course it is.
Because he fouled and didn't get called for the foul?
Because the ball goes to Joel Embiid.
Embiid scored 16 points in the first game, 11 rebounds. Pascal did that.
Who's the MVP of this series so far?
Tyrese Maxey.
Nope.
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah.
Who's the MVP then?
Who's the MVP? So wait, who's the MVP of the Raptors right now?
It would have to be Spicy.
And he's what? Third, fourth best player in this series right now?
Tyrese Maxey is the MVP. So going into the series, you said Tyrese Maxey is going to be the MVP. Exactly. Anomaly.
Right.
So that's what's happening.
Not an anomaly. No.
An anomaly. Because Tyrese Maxey doesn't average 40 points a game.
Sure.
So there we go.
But this is what happens, though.
So going into the series, you were going to say that Philadelphia was going to play a total basketball game and have a record of only one turnover for the entire game. Anomaly. So 2 anomalies in one game. Yeah, you're not going to win that game because at the end of that day, we scored enough points to win the game, but they had an anomaly type of game.
No.
You can't say no. If you say something every time I say no, that doesn't make no sense.
But every time I say something, then you talk for 5 minutes to tell me no.
But at least I talk. I don't say no. I give you reasons.
Yeah, but I'm giving you reasons. You just don't like my reasons. You don't like my reasons. Look, Pascal Siakam, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. It sounds wonderful.
It's a really good
Sounds
game.
Wonderful. But did you watch it?
Yeah, I did.
Did you watch the beginning? Where was he at the beginning of the game? What was he doing? Did he set the pace? Did he take his team and say, "Get on my back," like superstars do?
Okay,
like top level superstars do.
So is Tyrese Maxey a top level superstar then?
No. I'm talking about Pascal Siakam.
Okay, so did Fred win? No, okay.
No.
I didn't see the beginning of the game. We'll say no, he didn't.
Siakam.
But he did what he needed to do.
He didn't, though.
No?
No. How can you say that he did what he needed to do and we lose by 15 points? And that's not even a real 15 points.
Okay, so Nikola Jokic scored a triple-double.
No.
He lost by 20.
Pascal
scored by 20. Nikola Jokic is actually the MVP. He's actually the MVP. They lost by 20. So Pascal Siakam has to do better than Nikola Jokic?
No, he's got to lead his team.
Yeah, Nikola Jokic led his team to a 20-point loss.
No, I'm not talking about people lose. I'm talking about Pascal Siakam.
Did Joel Embiid lead his team in the first game?
Yes.
Good answer.
It is a good answer. I know.
Was he the reason they won?
Yes.
How do you figure that?
because the ball goes to Embiid, right? Goes to Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
Then right away, two guys come to Embiid,
Mm-hmm.
right? Right away, automatically, every single time, two guys come to Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
Ball goes to Harden. Somebody chases at Harden. Ball goes to Maxey. And then Maxey's wide open with the third defender, and we're scrambling. And then he does. What does he do? He drives to the basket, gets a layup after he fakes it to Embiid, and then he gets a wide open layup. Embiid is the reason that Philly is winning this series. He could score 10 points.
Embiid was on the bench when actually Tyrese Maxey went crazy and brought the lead up to 15 points yesterday. So what you're saying to me kind of doesn't make any sense, because in the first half of the game, Raptors were tied.
Yesterday?
Yeah,
Man, see,
they
when
were
you didn't watch,
they were
you didn't
tied.
watch, but you didn't watch the tone, the change of the game, the adjustment in the
Yeah,
game
the
was in
adjustment
the
of the game
first
was when
quarter.
Embiid was on the bench and then Maxey went buck.
No. You didn't watch the beginning of the game. You can't say that if you didn't watch the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I didn't watch the first quarter. Beginning of the first quarter, I watched the rest of it.
No. You can see it in our chat. And when our chat went off, remember Anson's in the chat saying, I was going, let's fight. And Anson in the chat goes, don't wake up Embiid. And I was like, everybody was like, let's fight. And he was like, don't wake up Embiid. That was in the first quarter with like 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Anson was right. He said, game's done right this second. And the game was done because Embiid was fucking flying around the stadium like that fucking jackass does. Don't get me wrong. I don't like Embiid. Don't get me wrong. I don't like Embiid. I don't think he should be the MVP, but he is the reason. He's a beast. When you see
I
them,
guarantee he's not the reason.
when you
Tyrese
see
Maxey is the reason.
So I don't even know who has the most rebounds right now. Maybe he does, but whoever has the
Tyrese
second
Maxey
most
had the most rebounds on the team yesterday.
You know why? Because Embiid goes up for a rebound, 3 fucking guys bounce off of him, and then Maxey just goes like this. This is what I'm telling you.
You make up good stories. I like it.
Embiid, no, you got to watch the whole game to see this, man. Go watch the first 8 minutes of the game. No, go watch the first 8 minutes. It was over. There was no chance.
It wasn't over in the first 8 minutes.
No, it was though. It was. As soon as the Raptors swung at Philly, Philly didn't even swing back. Philly just did this. They just did. And then Embiid went, ha, 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 ha. And then that was it.
You see, now what you need to look at, what's the final score? No, you need to put everything into perspective.
Okay, the final score was 112-97.
112. Yep. That's nothing.
What do you mean?
You're making it sound like they went on a crazy run. It wasn't Embiid. It was the Raptors.
You know what?
And actually, it was Fred VanVleet. The poor guy was ice cold. Like
not at the beginning of the game. There was nobody else helping him at the beginning. This is what I'm telling you.
At the rest of the game, when the game was going now.
The game was over. I'm telling you, man.
The game was over because Fred VanVleet was shooting and missing, and they would always convert. Convert. So it wasn't what Embiid was doing.
No, you're watching the end of the game. You're just watching the fourth quarter.
No, I think I watched the game.
I knew whatever this. What do we call this? Cold pizza. You just created this so you can yell at me about the Raptors.
No. I'm just telling you that Embiid wasn't as fantastic as you're saying, because if he was, then his numbers would be incredible, and the overall score would be incredible. But they've scored an amount.
Look at this. Because this is good. So at the end, in the second quarter, it was 35-19.
Okay.
30, and then the third quarter, 28-19. That is 38, 63 to 38 in those 2 quarters. Yeah.
That's Raptors not putting out an offensive output.
No, man.
What do you mean, no, man? What was the first quarter?
So why? Because they just Philly's defense.
The first quarter?
33-22.
First quarter, 33-22.
Yeah, and that's when Fred scored all his points and did everything that he could, and then we were waiting for Pascal to pick it up, and the only person that picked it up was OG. Oh my. OG. I don't even talk about OG. What I'm telling you, man, is we're not going to win. Like I said, we're not going to win if Pascal's the best player on the floor. And you can debate that he wasn't even the best player on the floor yesterday.
No, who was? OG?
Yeah. 10 for 14, hit his 3-pointers, 4 for 7 from 3-pointers. He only had a rebound, 3 assists, but he played some good defense. There's just no depth. We can't win without the rest of the people. We can't
Well, that's
win with Gary.
obvious.
We can't win with Gary Trent playing only 10 minutes, and we can't win without what's his face.
Obvious, and we can't win without Ken Birch, right? We need what we need.
But Pascal, because I told you about this before. Even the way that he's scoring right now, that's why he's 7 for 20. He's not scoring he's not efficient like he usually is. Playoff basketball, they can key on him differently. I know you're gonna. Whatever I say about Pascal,
when the Raptors made their run, it was a lot of Pascal.
What run? That's what I'm telling you. There's no run, man. Being down by 25,
they were down by 20 something, and they closed it to 9 points. It was
in the fourth quarter. No, but that doesn't mean shit.
It doesn't mean shit.
No, man.
No, when it's like that, it means shit.
It means shit if they were down that and they brought that back in the second or the third quarter when they were getting blown out by 30 fucking points.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it matters. In the fourth quarter, when you're down by 25, that's not time to start coming back. You got to be holding them. So if you're going to say that Pascal is wicked because he had a good fourth quarter when they were down 20, then that's whack. He needed to be there when they were getting crushed in the second and the third quarter, and he was silent in the second and third quarter.
Yeah, but that was Fred. That was Fred putting up bricks. What do you mean?
So in the first quarter, it wasn't Pascal's fault. In the second quarter, in the third quarter, it wasn't Pascal's fault. And in the fourth quarter, when they came back from 30 points to 10 points, way to go, Pascal, is what you're telling me. That's what you're telling me? Come on, man.
I'm saying he put in his work.
In the fourth quarter, who cares when you're down by 30?
During the game.
No, not during the game. No, I wish I could see the splits right now, but not during the game. No, he didn't. He shit it up at the beginning of the game. He wasn't doing shit. All he was doing was he tried to do his little dribble. He can't even do his spin move the way he usually does it because everybody's fucking keyed in on him. Now he does a spin move from the free throw line, and then he gets like one spin in, and then he's doing like a mid floater instead of the usual flowing start at the free throw line and get his layup under the basket.
But why? Okay, so why is that now?
Playoffs.
No,
key in on him. Yeah.
Okay,
but I told you this. No. I told you that though, right? Yeah.
We've already deduced that we've lost key players.
Yeah.
So now that you lose your key players,
right? No, you can't use this now because you just told me that I can't use this. You just told me I couldn't use this on Maxey. Because I just said
players that aren't even on the floor.
Right. I'm telling you that Maxey's doing good, right? Because other people are keyed on. Remember, Embiid's keyed on, and then Harden's keyed on, and then Maxey gets a layup.
Yeah, but we don't even have our players. Do you not get it? We don't even have our players.
We have Pascal.
Right.
This is what I'm saying. This is what when the Bulls lose, right? When the Chicago Bulls lose, you don't go talk to John Paxson. Right? When the Lakers lose, you don't go talk to fucking Tyronn Lue. Right? When Philly loses, you go talk to Embiid. You talk to Allen Iverson. When I'm just different years, right? I'm trying to make sure this is historic, right? Historically speaking, when the Knicks lose, you talk to Patrick Ewing, right? You're telling me that when the Raptors lose now, you want me to go talk to OG. No, when the Raptors lose, we go talk to Pascal, Pascal Siakam, MVP.
Pascal did his job. So what you want from Pascal now is for him to put up 40, 20, and 10.
No, I want him to lead his team.
Okay.
I want him to be the leader. Just like you're saying, because you're saying that like Embiid ain't do shit. Embiid did shit. He was the leader. And the fact to say that he did shit and man dropped 31 and 11, and that ain't shit. And when I know, relatively speaking, we're saying he didn't lead. You're saying he didn't. It wasn't enough to say that he was the boss and that everything else flexed off of him. No, man. You see the different level. Pascal, I'm not saying Pascal's shit. I'm just saying Pascal ain't brought nothing in these two games.
Okay, so right now you're saying with a clear conscience,
yes,
that if it was all said and done and it all ended today, Embiid is the MVP of this series.
Yep.
Okay.
If it ended right now, I'd say MVP. Yep. And I can understand that you could vote for Matt.
That's crazy.
No, I understand that you could vote for Maxey for that.
It's clear that it's Maxey. It's not even a dispute. It's clear that Maxey is the MVP of the series.
So,
and that is an anomaly. So if we're living by an anomaly, then so be it. What can we say?
But I mean, the Raptors technically are an anomaly this year.
I don't know. You say that.
I don't know.
You say that.
Maybe.
I thought they were going to finish 4th. They finished 5th. You thought they were going to finish 12th. So they're an anomaly to you.
I mean, it depends on how you look at it. I mean, I also said, you said Fred wouldn't be an all-star. I said Fred would be an all-star. We can go back to that clip. We can go pick through that clip if you want. I'm pretty sure I got more things right in that clip than you did. You go right back to that clip if you want to. There are like seven, 8 different things in that clip. You bring that heat. Don't bring me that shit, man. Yeah, let's go check that clip.
Fred was an all-star. Yes, he was.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he was.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, this is showing that the Raptors don't have the depth.
Well, we knew that.
No, we had the depth. So yes, now it's showing that we don't have the depth. The true thing that it's showing is that we don't have that guy. Pascal's I'm not telling you Pascal's shit. And that's the other thing. You keep going back and fighting me on Pascal. I don't say he's shit. I just say we're not going to win with Pat. He's not that. He can score. Lots of people can score. He can score elitely, better than many, many, many people. But this is showing that he can't lead a team right now. And maybe he'll change my mind. Maybe he'll come back and go off. But even then, he has to lead. He hasn't been there. Like I said, we talked the first 10 minutes and didn't even say Pascal's name in a playoff series.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
But it wasn't about Pascal. This definitely wasn't about Pascal. But if you want to take it and blame it on him, then that's easy. Anybody could do that. But this has nothing to do with.
There's many factors.
This has nothing to do with Pascal, because this is like as if Pascal was shit in the bed, and you're gonna say, Pascal shit in the bed. He's not shit in the bed.
No. There's many, many, many factors. He is shitting the bed. No. He's shitting the bed.
He's definitely not.
You have to do, but there's different expectations, right? There's different expectations. Like Pascal wouldn't be the MVP of the Raptors right now.
He probably would be. He probably would be. But the thing is that we don't have our support system happening. What up, Joe? That's the thing. We don't have our support system happening. So if we have, for instance, I figured that for us to be super successful, if we're gonna have a super successful playoffs, my thing is Precious Achiuwa would have to be the X factor. He would be the guy that would bring us success.
Not in this series.
It wouldn't be him. Who would it be in this series, you think?
In this series would have to be a guard play. It'd have to be guard play.
And Fred can't handle Maxey right now, because Fred's not
Max, but Fred's not Maxey's matchup, yo.
But I'm saying he can't handle it because he's like playing on a half a knee.
Oh, here we go now. Yo, we need new stories. Fred's here. He's playing, man. Fred's not going to tell you about his knee right now.
No, that absolutely. But we know where the mismatch is. Like if you're coaching against Raptors, attack Fred.
That's not what was happening yesterday.
That's what's been happening. Maxey's been eating Fred's food. That's for sure.
Fred? No.
Yeah. Stop being silly, man.
I'm telling you, man, you're not watching the whole game. You're just watching highlights, guy.
I don't watch it. I don't watch basketball.
Exactly.
I don't watch the game and like scroll TikTok. I watch.
You're talking to the wrong guy about that.
And I bet you're on your phone like this.
I'm talking to the wrong guy about that.
I bet you're in the group chat.
Talking to the wrong guy about this stuff. I bet you're cutting hair while you're watching, guy. Whatever. Get out of here, guy. This guy cutting hair. This guy, get out of doing designs, guy. Get out of here, guy. Fucking working, talking about shit. Stop your noise, guy. Cutting hair while you're on the phone, fucking taking pictures.
You watch any other series?
Not really.
No,
not really. Not time for that yet. I don't start watching other series until like semifinals, maybe.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I
Is KD? Is KD? You think
switched to Big
KD's the
Brother
kind of guy
Canada.
to bring his team through?
Is KD the kind of guy to bring? Yeah, sure, why not? That's already in a step. That's already an answer. That's already an answered question.
Who answered that?
KD many times over and over again. Are you asking me? Is he going to do it this week? Can he do it this week? Is your question, or can KD do it? Is your question? Because we know KD can do it. What kind of cereal is this guy having? This guy's having vegan cereal right now. Okay?
Loudest cereal in the world.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. This guy's looking for the treat, yo. I'm here. I am here.
Well, I hope that Brooklyn wins.
That's gonna be a good series, though. Any of those two, whoever wins that.
So if Celtics win tonight, is it over for Brooklyn?
No,
because
Brooklyn has a guy like that. Well, technically Brooklyn has two guys like that, but I don't think it's over for Brooklyn.
No,
they have most of their players, I believe. I don't know if they got injuries and stuff, so I still think that they could win a game straight up against. I think if everybody plays their best basketball, the Nets can win.
No, if you just said it, if everybody plays their best basketball, then Brooklyn's just going to smash them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sorry, Celtics will smash Brooklyn if everybody plays their best basketball.
No, if everybody plays their best basketball, that means if everybody plays the best basketball at the same time, then the Nets have the two best players on the floor.
Yeah, but they don't have the two best defenders.
That's fine.
That is not fine.
KD playing his best basketball is unstoppable.
Okay, so I just put it like this. Brooklyn can't stop you from scoring 100 points, but Celtics can.
Mm-hmm. But they can't be playing their best basketball. Right. But if everybody's playing their best basketball, the Nets can win. Can, not will, can. Because KD is just that much better than everybody else on the floor if he's playing his best basketball.
Okay, so Nets at their best basketball. What's their offensive output? What's their end score for them?
140. Yo, what?
No, it's true.
Philly just dropped. What? Philly just dropped.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true. Right?
Yeah.
How often is that going to happen? It's not like they're the Bucks. The Bucks could do that every day. Nets can't do that every day.
Nets could do that over the Nets
can't do that every day.
Playing their best. I'm not saying that they can play their best basketball, but if everybody's playing their best, like the Nets would win if they just played their best can play their best basketball, and that includes everything else to happen. But KD is better than all those guys if everybody's playing their best basketball.
For sure, he's better.
And then Kyrie's right there too.
But
I don't even like.
Do they defend? Do they defend? Right? Like, you know more than anybody else that basketball is not a one-way sport.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, if he plays his best basketball and he scores buckets, but if he's scoring buckets and not stopping people from scoring buckets, then it cancels out.
But that means the other team has to score all the time too.
Yeah, but the other team can score. That's the thing, is that what the Nets put out as an offensive output is not anything greater than any other team in the league. It's just that their two players score more, but then the rest of the team doesn't score. So then everything equals out.
Maybe. It's interesting. It'll be close. Anyways, regardless, all the games should be like the way that first game was anyways, I would think. Or somebody's just going to get blown out because they start missing, and then it'll be like 140 to 88, some shit like that.
I haven't watched any of the Golden State, but it seems like Jordan Poole is like the guy right now. He's been the leading scorer for the last 2 games.
Your leading scorer, Steph Curry, man. Steph Curry, man.
Steph Curry, what?
Steph Curry.
Yeah, what about him?
I'm just double checking before I say anything. Steph Curry.
Yeah, I know Steph Curry. That's my guy. That is my guy. But things have to be acknowledged.
Steph Curry.
That if Steph Curry's putting up his points, but still Jordan Poole is putting up way more, then that's super bonus. That's icing on the cake.
But see, that is the superstar playing up to his level to allow the people around him to play better. Because Steph Curry is on fire. He was 12 of 17, 5 of 10 from 3-point, 34 points. And this is what superstars do. They make the people around them better. And this is what we need from Pascal Siakam.
Is it the superstar allowing that for Jordan Poole?
Yes, 100%.
Or is it Jordan Poole allowing that for the superstar? Because when the others play better, it makes it easier for the superstar.
When the superstar plays better. No, man. When the superstar plays better, it makes it better for everybody else.
All right, well, we'll see.
People come in waves at Steph Curry. Remember, you start with the double team, then they pass the ball. Then they scramble.
Okay, what's Steph Curry's assist then? 10?
But hang on, you just heard that what I said, right?
You hang on. Assist.
I'm going to tell you. No. I didn't say nothing about the hockey assist. You're bringing up hockey assist. I said Steph Curry gets the ball, gets double team, passes it, then they scramble, and then they pass it, and then the guy scores, which you can call a hockey assist. So to answer your question, because that's why you're asking the question, Steph Curry only had 4 assists. Yeah. But how many assists did Jordan Poole have and why?
How many?
8. You know why?
Tell me.
Because when he gets the ball the third time and he's wide open and starts going to the basket and everybody scrambles towards him, then he passes it out.
It sounds like a hypothetical, bro.
No, because you got to watch enough basketball. I mean, you don't watch enough basketball. We got to head up, man. Like I said, get out of the designs. Get out of the designs, yo. You're in the design. You're in the design, guy. You're in the Uber. You're in the Uber, fucking watching it on fucking.
You know you're a psychopath.
14-inch screen, yo.
Do you know you're a psychopath? You're actually super creative. You should do designs. I could just imagine the stuff you'd come up with because the way that you build these scenarios is fantastic.
I remember back in the day, I used to come up with a couple of. I mean, you executed the design, but I used to come up with a couple of them. I mean, my thought.
Come up with these fantastic scenarios. It's awesome.
Man. It's like the Matrix, right? You seen the Matrix, right? Some people you gotta plug in, right? And then you see it properly in HD and all that stuff. But then the guy that just sits there and watches the green screen, right, and sees everything, that's me. I watch the green screen. I can see it through the green screen. That's the big difference. No, man, fuck that. Superstar in the playoffs, and if your superstar ain't superstar, and you're gonna be down and not look like anything.
Okay.
And then watch what's gonna happen. You wanna know what's gonna happen too?
Talk to me.
Raptors are gonna win game 3 by like 15. And then they're gonna lose game 4 by like 40 because they're gonna be too hype. Pascal's going to have a good game 3, and then he's going to have a shitty game 4, and that's it. Series over.
That's how you feel?
That's how I feel. That's not what I want to happen. That's I can see it. I can see it coming.
That's how you predict it.
All the energy. All the energy is going to out in game 3.
I'm just wondering about if any of the guys come back. Because Trent came back into the game yesterday, right? But he didn't play much, right?
He only played like 10 minutes, maybe. Not a lot. Maybe more than 10 minutes.
What had happened to him in game 1?
He's sick, I guess.
So it's not like an injury?
Non-COVID illness, it says.
And then Kem Birch broke his finger?
Kem Birch is his finger. And what's his name's his ankle? Scotty
Barnes, is it broke, sprained?
Sprain.
Imagine Embiid stepping on your foot and twisting it. What the fuck? He's a big man. You see him on the foul line and everybody else looks like ants.
Embiid's a big boy, man.
That's a big man.
Embiid's a big boy.
That is a big boy.
So it goes. And then they wanted the smoke and they couldn't handle the smoke, man. The Raptors couldn't handle the smoke.
I mean, going into this series, Milwaukee and Philly are the 2 teams that I wouldn't want to play.
Yeah.
Only because
they have dominant big fucking man.
No. Yes. That's nothing to do with it. For me, that has nothing to do with it. I'm a guy about statistics, right? And in the way that I play roulette, the way that I play roulette is if I've already won on black 4 times, I'm not betting on black no more. I'm betting on some red. And
And
Raptors
this
have
guy's still betting on fucking Siakam. Yeah, you just totally blew up your fucking theory right there.
No, Raptors have dominated this series against these guys, and I know like just statistics say the pendulum has to swing back for these guys to get some games, and this like that's just how it is for me. Like I think like no matter who they're playing, if they've dominated, the other team has to. They can't be 100%.
So
They can't be 100% against a team, so the team's gonna have to get their games in.
4-1. That's not 100%. You're right. 4-1. And the Raptors are supposed to win this series, but now it's going to be 4-1.
Nah, Raptors ain't gonna win this series.
They were supposed to.
I mean, ideally, but my thing is they're setting up for a Brooklyn Philly matchup during these playoffs.
Oh, it's fucking Trudeau again.
It's always Trudeau, bro. It's always
Trudeau's
all
got
comes down to them money. They definitely want to see Philly play Brooklyn. What's a bigger story than that? So if Boston can play spoiler, then kudos to them. But they're gonna want to see James Harden up against Kevin Durant and Kyrie for a 7-game series. They want to see Ben Simmons play up against Philadelphia. Like that's a big story. They're not gonna let the Raptors ruin that shit.
No.
I know you say no, but it's just the way that I think. That's just the way that I think. Because if that wasn't a consideration, Embiid would have got fouled out of the game with those 3 flagrants.
We're back to that.
Yeah, well,
run the top of the show again, everybody. Run the top of the show. Start at the 10-minute. If there's anybody there, I don't know if there's anybody out there right now.
There's nobody there, bro.
I don't know if there's anybody out there, but
there's nobody out there.
Go rewind to about 10 minutes and 14 seconds.
There's nobody out there. You don't worry about that.
I ain't worried about nobody. You know that. I ain't worried about nobody. I ain't worried about nobody. All right. What else you got? What other cold takes do you got this morning? Anything exciting?
Nah, man. I don't got nothing.
How's your day looking today? Anything exciting today except designs?
You got some designs and got some conversations for you later on.
I gotta go to work. You want to know how I go to work? You want to see my commute? This is my commute. That's my commute. I got my workstation over here. That's my work. Oh man, I could use another coffee. Fuck. That's an early coffee.
I'm gonna get ready for work too. So
yeah, man. So I will see you tonight, 9:30.
All right, my brother.
Regular edition, but maybe we'll do this one again.
All right, some cold pizza. I like that.
Giddy up.
One time, my brother.
Big up.
Peace.